What's around, everyone? Welcome to XOTarot. It has been a minute, right? To me, it's a minute. To y'all, it's probably like forever. All right. I'm really not going to do any apologies because I think I already told y'all when I first started this channel that I'm in the birthing industry. So I deal with babies. Babies are unpredictable. And I'm doing a lot of other things too. So, in saying that, sometimes, you know, what has to get done or needs to get done, all that has to be prioritized and done in moderation, right? And plus, this is a big shift going on, which I'm sure everybody is going through, and in some kind of way, whether small, big, I can't even say small, but I can say small to some people who, because, you know, if you've done the work, you've done what you had to do, you know what I mean, and you know, you're going with your flow and tapped into yourself, all that kind of stuff. And I can say, you know, on a percentage level, small. For those who just don't know, still in contemplation mode, which is nothing wrong with that. Haven't really put any effort and energy into really anything right now. Maybe just watching tarot just to get some ideas, some inspirations. But right now, not really, very stagnant. That would be the word for it. So this here is a special, I gotta keep note. Okay, it's a special Mother's Day tarot card reading for all the mothers around the world. This is going to be a intuitive reading. Oh, I could say, I was about to say which tarot card kind of is, because some people use the tarot as intuitive, but I already know. So I'm just using the cards as something that's 3D, you know, something that's tangible. You know, you can smell it, you can touch it, you know, you can taste it if you want to, you know what I mean? You can dip it, you can burn it, you can flip it, you know, you can do a lot of things with it. You can shoot it, you can bury it. So it's something that's tangible. I'm a triple air sign, and right now it's a CuspE time that I'm giving you this reading, and we have a earth and air cusp. All right, so it's a lot of dust flying around, okay? And sometimes with dust, you know, if it stays there, you know, it's harder to clean up. But if you clean dust up on a regular basis, right, what will happen is it makes it easier to clean up. It saves less time, right? You need less product, I'll use that, or products in order to, hold on, let me see what that is. Okay, in order to clean it up. You know, you might just need a duster for light cleaning, because all this time you've been keeping your life clean, your soul clean. You know, you're in clean spaces, you know what I mean? And that's in all things, not necessarily just house I'm talking about, right? So it could be mental, spiritually, emotionally, all of that. And you might just need just a duster. A duster is really cheap. You don't need to pull out the spray. You don't need to do none of that, right? So in saying that, when you have thick dust, meaning that you don't want to clean, you don't want to do this or that, and even if you do want to, your life might just be busy right now, you know, where you rather do this than that, you know, and we all fall short sometimes, right? Where you rather do this than that, but you know you got to do the other thing. But I wouldn't, some procrastinate, some just put it down the list, you know. In other people's eyes, it should be #1 on your list. In some people's lives, you know, it's number 10 on their list as priorities. So, but each one of us are different, and we just have to under and overstand each other, and then see it as face value and accept it, you know? They always say if people show you who they are, accept it. They showing you who they are. Why are you trying to change and come up with this whole narrative about what this could be and what she should be like and the potential of this? No. They're showing you. You know, stop being a mama to everybody, mothers, since this is a special reading. So this is for all signs, and this is a whole energy going on right now during this CuspE season between Taurus and Gemini, and it's Mother's Day energy as well. And where I am, we're having very good weather, so I hope the same thing is happening to you. And I'm kind of in an area where we get sucky weather, you know what I mean, with clouds and, well, I shouldn't say sucky weather, but it's very cloudy, lack of vitamin D, solar energy, all that, rainy, snowy, slushy, muddy, you know. But when it's popping, you know what I'm saying, with all everything, it's just like, okay, it's a beautiful thing, right? So this special Mother's Day reading is for all zodiac signs, and it's about rising above. Okay, rising above is going to be this reading, and the energy is pointing towards, and this is going to be tough, okay, because this is going to be a long transition about what I'm about to say. Okay, it's about getting rid of, you know, things that have to go, you know, when it comes to people, places, and things who you associate with, especially your associations. You know, who's in your social circle? You know, who are you following that you disagree with, but you're just procrastinating on filtering out your social medias, who you follow and who you unfollow. You know, it could be as who do you hang around at work, you know, and what kind of people gravitate around you, what kind of energy. So you're going to be seeing a lot of changes, whether you put the change on it or the energies around you is just going to put the change on it, like it has to go. So yes, you're going to feel some kind of way, and that's cool, right? Because we are emotional creatures, and we're learning to rise above these emotions, and this is the time, then the energy to rise. Dust flies, okay, but it can't settle, right? But you wanna fly that thing, okay? You don't want it to settle, and if you do want it to settle, you want it to settle in a space where you want it to settle. You directed that dust to be here. Maybe you're trying to, you know how people sweep, and some people sweep a big pile before they put it in the dustpan and throw it out, and some people, they just bend down and constantly just sweep it in there and throw it out each time. You know, everybody got their different ways of sweeping. So you might, somebody who wants to do a pile might do a pile because maybe they want to inspect the pile, because you know sometimes in a pile you find what, coins, you know, you find rings, like jewelry, earrings. You'll find, like, you know, maybe a pen that you've been, your favorite pen that you've been looking for. You might find an AirPod, you know. You might find, I'm just trying to think of some things, a pet toy, or your kid's toy, or something like that. And you want to go through the pile and pick out the good things of it, and then you want to sweep up the rest of that crap and get it away, right? And then you wash, right? You usually go wash whatever was in that pile that is of value to you, and you continue to save it and take care of it. Hopefully you won't end up in that pile again, because now you know, okay, my AirPod was in here. I gotta be more consciously aware of where I place it at night, or, you know, I can't be lazy when it falls. I gotta go under the bed and find it, you know, something like that, you know. So I'm just using a lot of metaphors, but pretty much all the stuff in life, you know, is a metaphor, you know. So it relates to something that relates to something, and you break that down, it relates to that, until you get to one single point, right? Till you get to that point. So enough talking. It's about to be my season, Gemini season. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers once again. I am a mother, and I deal with mothers and all the time. So this is my area of mission. So this is something that's going to be special for y'all, and but you have a lot of backing. I want to tell you that. Okay, so the energy is behind you. Okay, and I am going to go by zodiac sign to really pinpoint, but you got the energy. But with this energy, it's fast and it's about to pick up. Then it's a lot of changes going on. Most of it, I would say, 99% of it is predictable. 99% of it you already knew somewhere, somehow. Don't lie to yourself. You knew, even if it's on a small percentage level, you got some kind of warning about it. Okay, and then for the 1%, it might have just came out of nowhere. Oh, let's increase it. Maybe we can do a 2%er. It might just come out of nowhere, or 3%. It might just come out of nowhere. You know, like you couldn't see that coming. You couldn't predict it. Maybe if you are living in the present, you probably had you probably could say, oh, well, I felt something a second before, but it wasn't like enough time to prepare, is what I'm saying, right? So, but embrace the energies, okay? And this reading is about rising above, and each zodiac sign, each mother's zodiac sign will get a message about how to rise above, okay? And just know, whatever card comes out, okay, you are good, okay? You are safe. You are, just go with it, okay? Go with it. Don't sit up here and be, you're wasting time, okay? And then you're putting out resistant energy. Flow is the time, okay? Flow is the time. So let's get the thing flowing, because the more you flow, the more things can come to you. The more you can see, understand, put it together, go on. You know, it's like a pattern. But when you sit, it's like, and settle, it's like you don't have a lot of perspectives, because you're just in that one spot. Move, okay? So remember that whatever card I give you, you're still all right. You will be all right, and you just need to go, okay? And you need to go straight on through until fall time, okay? So get rest, plenty of rest. I'm sure this weekend people are going to be showering you with gifts and trinkets and food and dining and wining and all kind of pleasures, and Airbnbs being booked, right? Vacations being booked, restaurants being booked, store lines is crazy. Yeah, shout out to the people in the store lines. Can't be me. I'm not there. I'm not there with you. I would have came in, saw the line, turned right back around. Okay, I got time. I can't. My patience has been sometimes. Well, it's all the time, but it just depends. I have certain things that it's just like, there is no, it's going to take really hard to convince me otherwise, you know. Other than that, nah. And probably that is not going to work either. I'll probably sit and listen just to hear the whole mind chatter of it all, you know. But I'm really not taking heed to nothing that you're saying, because I already made up in my mind what's about to happen. And I got lots of reasons for that too, you know. So rise above, mothers. Shout out to all the single moms out there. Shout out to all the moms who are in a relationship but still feel like a single mom. Shout out to all the mothers who have support, and everything is honky-dory, you know, honky-dory, but you know there's things that can be improved within yourself, but you know that, you know, you're blessed in what you have, and you appreciate that. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the mothers of the world. Shout out to all the adopted mothers. Shout out to all the mothers who are taking care of other people's kids, families' kids, friends' kids, you know, boyfriends' kids. Exactly. It's just, you just got thrown in there. Like, if you don't do it, who else will do it? So now you had to adopt yourself, not the state. You just said, hey, you might even be a neighbor's kid, you know. It's just about, you know, people do things. Grandmoms who are now moms for the second time. You already raised your kids, but now you're raising a whole new set of kids. Shout out to you too as well. Shout out to the masculine energy out there, okay? The masculine energy who is taking the role on as the feminine energy as well as the masculine energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Happy Mother's Day to you. Now, I'm not really on this Mother's Day tip. Mother's Day is every day. Maternal energy should be celebrated every day. Feminine energy should be celebrated every day. This is just not a one-day thing. If you look at nature, does nature stop on you? It doesn't. It doesn't. Not even in the wintertime. It doesn't. There's still stuff going on underneath, okay? Underneath that hard shell, that protection shell, okay? So, look at females the same way. Look at feminine as the same way. Look at maternal as the same way. It's an everyday constant thing, 24 hours a day. And those who are watching that are mothers or in that caretaking energy, even if you a daycare, even if you a teacher, you got to take care of people's kids for 8 hours, especially if you go before school and after school programs, you there longer. Oh, that's a whole day. Some people don't even spend that much time with their kids. Teachers and daycare people spend more time with their kids. You know what I'm saying? So this goes out to y'all too. Rise above is the theme. Happy Mother's Day.